YouTube, what is going on? It is Chris Mackey. I just wanted to come and talk to you guys a little bit today about maybe some of the tools that you're going to need when you want to start doing your own system maintenance. I know a lot of my customer base, I'm in Houston, but some people come from out of town and they are coming so far from, being out of town or even out of state that they need to know what they need to use. When they go home and they can't make it back for maintenance. Most systems need to be maintained about roughly 3 weeks if you're doing a poly with a glue adhesive. If you're doing tape, you're going to be maintaining that quite a bit more. Replacing tape probably 5 to 7 days. It varies from person to person, and I thought about talking about some of the products, but for time's sake and to not have a super long video, I just want to talk about the tools. So once again, this is for people that already have a system. Maybe you're getting a system, but you want to do maintenance yourself, just to save an extra buck, or distance is too far. Either way, let's get to it and let's talk about a few of the things I got for you today. So removing your system, obviously you're going to want to pull that off, and whenever you take the system off, there's going to be new growth on the hair. You're going to want to get rid of all of that hair so you can have a skin-to-skin attachment. But let's start off by talking about what edgers we're going to use. We're going to use the Andes T-Blade edgers. These are great. Use these quite a bit, and they always get the hair, relatively close to the scalp, about where I need it. You don't really need to worry about these nicking as much. They're just real simple edgers. Very good, but they're not too short. I've had some that even with a zero gap, they're still really sharp if you hold them at a certain angle. So these are a great go-to if you're just trying to clean up your thinning area that you need to shave down so you can replace your system. Once you get it shaved down with the Andes T-Blade, the next thing I'm going to want you to use is going to be your foil shaver. This one is the lithium foil shaver by Wahl, the 5-star Finale. The red one is a little bit lighter. The battery's not as heavy, but the battery does not last as long. So if you don't want to charge it as much, I would say go with the Wahl Finale. It's great. It's going to get you right down to the skin. I know some people have asked me if they could just use like a regular face razor for their head. I would highly recommend not doing that. Just because razor bumps, that sounds like an awful mix. So Wahl Finale after using Andes T-Edgers. And once again, this is just my recommendation. This is what I use for myself in the salon, and this is what I like to use. So let's just say that you've gotten your head shaved and you've now used the foil shaver, so it's skinned out, everything's going well. The next tool you're probably going to want to use, and once again, I'm going to try to not talk about products as much this video, so we're just going to talk about tools. And that next tool that you're going to want to use to apply the adhesive, if you're going that route, is going to be your sprush. Sprushes are great. It's an interesting name. Get on Amazon, look up sprush. You can get a pack for 20 bucks or less. Got all different shapes and sizes. I like the ones that actually have a little bit of an angle on it. Easier to put adhesive on and put that onto the scalp. Other than that, we're going to talk about what brushes you want to be using. A detangling comb is always good, as well as a wet brush of sorts. I got this little one that looks kind of like a mouse. I like it. It's got the different lengths so it doesn't snag or pull, because the whole idea with your system is you want to be as gentle as possible. We don't want to, disrupt the adhesive or pull on it if we don't have to. At least I wouldn't want to. Also for styling, a half round brush or a Denman brush, that is going to be very helpful for styling. And last but not least, we have our hair clips by Framar. Little shark clips. They're great for gripping and pulling the hair. Easy if you need to maybe just maintain the front of your system and hold the hair back. I also like these hair grippers by True Barber. Kind of got like a little Velcro. They work really well actually, and they usually come with about 2 per pack, so those are great. But I mean, clips are always a amazing go-to. All right, so once again, those are the tools that I am recommending if you are wearing a system and you need to touch it up or maintain it in between going to your actual stylist. Also, while we're talking about that, I would highly recommend you have a stylist that knows how to do systems and can help you with your system. Don't feel like you have to do this yourself, because there probably is someone in your local major city that is doing systems. So reach out to people, and if your stylist doesn't, maybe mention it to them. Get someone else involved in doing hair systems. Once again, just gonna go over the tools real quick. We got the Andes T-Blade trimmers, the Wahl Finale for our foil shaver, brush to reapply when we need to do that, half round or a Denman, a wet brush to detangle it beforehand, and last but not least, we got our clips and our hair grippers. With these tools, you will be one step closer to mastering your system. Thanks for coming by. Talk to you guys soon. I'm going to be putting out a video very, very soon that talks about the products that I like to use in the salon to apply systems. So today it was tools. Next video, we're going to go over a few products.